And I just want to talk about basic things like your fingers, okay? We talked about hugging the frets. We've talked about you want to play with the tip portions of your fingers, and you want to keep your fingers from flying away. But let's talk about your fingers. When they get strong, when these muscles in your fingers develop by playing and practicing a lot, then your skills in these fingers are in this, they're dexterous. You know, they're not stiff, they're agile and ready to play. And your thumb learns to do things. Thumb has a lot to do with positioning, you know? Lot to do with positioning with where my thumb is. It can even play chords, but it sometimes it's in the middle of the neck, sometimes it's higher up, sometimes it's way up on the top, allowing my fingers to do different things and shapes. So thumb position is really important. For the most part, it's never really just hanging, never, unless it's playing a chord. We don't use it as a hanging post, the thumb. But we use it to help us maneuver to different parts of the neck. Sometimes my thumb's way up on the top, but it moves. It's always up and down. I don't do the side thing where my thumb is going like that on the side. You know, it's always like this. It's always up and down, just like a fret most of the time. Now, it can do different things, okay? But most of the time, it's in that parallel right with the frets. And it's relaxed. It's like you want to sometimes, if you get tense with your hands, you want to shake them. And you want to release that tension. And you do little calisthenics like this. You kind of pull the muscles of your fingers out. And then you shake them. Get the blood flow going, you know? Get that blood flow. Feel the muscles in your hands. You know, you might rub them. I don't know how good cracking knuckles are, you know? But you want to massage sometimes. And you want to move those wrists. You know, you might hear the joints pop. But you want to do different exercises, you know, pushing the fingers. So eventually when you play a lot, the tips of your fingers are going to get these nice calluses on them. And those are good. Beginners, it hurts the fingers. It hurts those first, usually few weeks. If you're playing a half hour to an hour a day, your fingers are going to hurt for 3-4 weeks, maybe longer. But eventually you're going to acquire the calluses. And the calluses are wonderful. You always have to keep your calluses going, and guitar's painful. You know, and if you don't have the calluses. If you have the calluses, if the fingers are calloused, and you even get calluses on your thumb sometimes, and on the side of the index fingers and fingers, sometimes on the side from barring. This is good. Then guitar playing chords, playing riffs, scales, whatever you're doing, it's painless. It feels good. The calluses help you. They build up that thickness and the nerves and your tendons in your hand. Everything gets used to playing. And it's the same thing with this hand when you're finger picking. When you're learning to use the right hand and relax it. It's all about relaxation in these hands. You can sometimes take your hand, you feel tense, and just let them, see what I'm doing? That's how relaxed you need. If you're tense like this, nothing's going to happen right. Get rid of the tenseness. Think beautiful things in your mind, you know? You're walking the beach, you know? I don't know. Put yourself in a place, paradise, where you can relax. But get your hands to relax. And when you learn to finger pick, you're going to be getting calluses on your fingers too, and on your thumb from playing a lot. And it's going to feel good. The pain is going to go away, and you're going to go, yeah, I love this. All right. So calluses are good. Learn to relax your hands. Yes, the relax. And you get lots of benefits from learning how to relax the hands when you play your chords and jam. And the guitar becomes an art, and it's really cool physically and mentally.